To begin, it's Darren the Destroyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, opening the Christopher Chronis extravaganza here at the Melbourne Glass House. Their opening contest, it's for the WKA, ISKA Intercontinental Welterweight Championship of the World. Your judges from Canada, Mr. Dale Floyd on my right. Come on, give Dale a warm welcome to Melbourne. From the United States of America, Robert Hill on my left. Robert Hill from the United States of America. Our third judge from Melbourne, Australia, John Pascucci. John Pascucci. Your non-scoring referee behind me, Mr. Joe Lanciana, Victoria, Australia. 8 rounds, occupying the blue corner on my right. From the Worldwide Kickboxing Center, Tarzania, Los Angeles, United States of America, with Ruben Urquidez, David Crepes in the corner, wearing black trunks with gold lettering, scaling 68 kilograms, 25 years of age. In amateur kickboxing, 29 contests, 29 wins, 15 inside the distance. In professional ranks, 13 bouts, 12 wins, only 1 setback. 8 by KO. We welcome from the United States, Efrain Bad Boy Contreras. Occupying the red corner with the pioneer of Australian kickboxing, Dave Hedgecock Jr., Billy and Dave Hedgecock Sr. in the corner. Recently won the WKA World Rules Super Welterweight Championship of the World in Macau on the Asian mainland. 24 years of age, from Preston, scaling 70 kilos. WKA South Pacific and Intercontinental and Australian Super Welterweight Champion. What a decorated array of championships. Would you welcome the Destroyer, Darren Hedgecock. The timekeeper for tonight's contest, Mr. Drazen Serdar.
I'll leave that round there. Don't turn it off at any time. Don't turn it off at any time. Don't turn it off at any time.
Well, both fighters in centre ring now as Joe Lanciano, 8 2-minute rounds, gives the boys their instructions. And 2 beautifully sculptured athletes, Richard Norton. We have a look at our visitor from the United States, and we have a look at young Hedgecock in the corner. And there's a lot of work gone into these 2 bodies.
Definitely professional athletes you're looking at right here, Rob, conditioning-wise.
Hedgecock, the Australian, in the red shorts, and the visitor from the United States in California in the black. And Hedgecock, known for his kicking power and also very good punching techniques.
Kick then off Efrain. Yeah, I was talking to Ruben, Efrain's trainer. He says he's an excellent boxer. He said he punches like a middleweight. Very frustrating to fight. He feels that they will frustrate Darren. Nice kick there from Darren Hedgecock. But they're seeing Darren as mainly a leg kicker. I don't think they realise that Darren has excellent boxing skills.
Well, just back from a trip to Macau where he won a fight over there.
Yeah,
and,
Eddie
he failed to come
Pongalati.
out. Yeah, failed to come out into the second round. And this is his first fight back in Australia. Oh, good left, a clubbing left hand over the top there. Just grazed the cheek there of Hedgecock. And at the moment, the American starting to use the hands. And Hedgecock so far landing a couple of good kicks.
Oh, nice inside leg kick there. That's Darren strong point. He's down for his legs.
And of course tonight, inside and outside leg kicks being used.
The only thing to be careful of with Darren when going for those leg kicks, he doesn't drop those hands because Efrain is a good puncher and come right in over the top when he drops that hand on that power round kick. Nice and aggressive though, Darren. He always walks up. He really comes there to fight.
This is the promise of things to come. It's going to be a bottle of an eye because this fight's opened up in good fashion. And
nice body shot there. Nice left to the body by Efrain.
Picture tells the story.
Is it a whack foot? It's a wonderful kick. It's one there that they specialise, especially in the jet centre. The way that you load up on the back foot and stick that front foot in and just toughness him right backwards off balance.
He's a beautifully balanced fighter too, Californian.
Nice. Darren's just trying to work him out at the moment. I think he's still going to go and try and work on those legs. Nice shot there for the hamstring from Hedgecock with the right leg.
And a good opening.
Looking around, I think a bit of a feel for each other there, Rob.
And I'll be curious to see what Dave Hedgecock has to say to young Darren in the corner. A great fighting family from Australia, the Hedgecock family. Of course, Dave, I suppose we can say in hindsight, should have been a world champion. But probably one of the leaders in this sport many years ago in Australia.
As a trainer, Dave, second to none. He's just a wonderful trainer. You know, he's got all the know-how you could ever want, you know, as far as your corner. And that's how we'll talk about that later, but just how exactly important it is to have a good corner that's organised, that's calm, and really knows what the heck they're talking about.
Talking of good corners, of course, the 25-year-old Efrain Contreras from California, Ruben Akides.
Trained by Ruben Akides. Ruben has actually trained more world champions than any other trainer in the history of kickboxing. Obviously, he's most noteworthy being Benny the Jet Akides, his brother. I mean, what can you say more than that? You know?
Well, Contreras has had some great fights under his belt. We go back even to his amateur career. He fought Hector Pena in the amateurs. He comes here with all the credentials of being world-class, and today I would say this is going to be the big test for Darren Hedgecock if he can come through this. Here we go again, seeing him perfectly balanced again, leading with that foot, and Hedgecock trying to work in underneath once that foot comes up.
You notice Efrain shooting that front kick nice and high into the chest. It's another common one, especially for the American fighters. Rather than sending it low, they tend to want to topple him backwards so they can come in with that leg kick. Whoa! Nice one. Put him on your hand a bit, but still enough in it to sort of topple him backwards.
At the same time, just a little off balance too.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's not get carried away with ourselves. It did land. And here comes the work
nice
inside again.
leg kick.
Richard Norton with all the action here ringside at the Melbourne Glasshouse.
Darren looks like he's getting a little bit of confidence up now. He's going, oh, a nice countering side kick there from Efrain. He uses that front leg beautifully.
Just having a look at him now, starting to come in and starting to really lay off, outside, inside the leg, and he's starting to lay off and put power in already into this second round. I thought Darren might have just, you know, just cruised in a little bit for the first round or two, but he's putting the power into him. Fending him off with those front leg kicks again.
Yeah, he loves using that front kick, nice and high. Oh, a nice setup there. Leg kick following up, setting up his hands there. Oh, once again, a nice high stomping kick. Almost using the heel, as you notice, bringing it right up underneath the chin.
And Hedgecock stung into action. He's walking straight up to the Californian now.
Everyone likes to put that front kick and then bring that
Hedgecock trying to take the next one underneath him.
It's going to take its toll on Efrain. Those leg kicks, man, they smart. You can see the bruising coming out in the back of Efrain's leg.
We don't see a lot of Australian fighters push that leg out in front as much as what we're seeing the Californian here.
Bit of a low kick came in then.
What a great opening.
Nice round for Hedgecock. Leg kicks there.
Nothing in that first round either way.
Efrain nice though. He's using that front leg beautifully, you know, right up high in the chest there.
In the corner, Dave Hedgecock.
Darren's very ready. I mean, he's been fighting once a month, you know, sparring people like Jeff Finney, Lester Ellis. I mean, he's had the top people to spar with as far as working his hands. So it's going to make it really interesting. Mick Marshall is one of his main sparring partners. Mick, of course, just won the World WKA Junior Middleweight Thai boxing title. So he's got some good people in this camp. But again, Efrain coming from the Jet Center, you've got some wonderful people there to work you out.
Well, must remain focused now, Hedgecock.
A nice high right leg kick there from Hedgecock. Oh, once again, a little bit of a slip. Efrain's got nice kicks out. He's got nice flexibility, getting those legs up.
Hedgecock's strength has just got a little bit on him to push him on balance all the time. But I noticed that the reach of Efrain's a lot longer than Hedgecock's.
Oh, nice inside leg kick then from Efrain, but Hedgecock seems to be catching him right on the back of that left leg. You know, once he throws a kick, he's got nice timing to counter. There we go again, catching him on the inside of the right leg.
Darren taking his time, measuring it all. And we've seen Darren Hedgecock in pass down here underneath, working away, but we've seen him with powerful legs. That's a little low.
Notice the power Darren's putting in those kicks when he spins all the way around. There's no thought of pulling those ones. They're there to do damage.
Well, he's probably going to have to do all the work to the bottom half of the body, Richard, because Calafella's got the edge in reach and can keep him at bay. Oh, there's a beautiful front kick again.
Another low one there from Darren. They are coming in low. I can hear them smacking right on that cover.
Joey Lanciano. Now, that shouldn't, I hope, deter Darren. He should come straight back now after that warning. These Americans have come out here with a lot of confidence.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. As I say, but like I said before, they've realised the Australians know what it's all about now. It's not like it was a matter of years ago.
I just get the impression here, having a look at the Californian, he's just having a little bit of a spell this round.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit easy now, isn't he? But he's got to be careful. He still keeps getting caught with those leg kicks, and per se, they take the toll. Eventually, he can't even put any weight on them.
Well, is he taking his time, or perhaps is Darren Hedgecock doing more damage than we give him credit for?
I think he's definitely doing damage with those leg kicks. Efrain, yeah, a little bit not as
Spinning back, kick over, coming from the right hand from Hedgecock.
Trying to bring that left hand over, that overhand left, but it's not quite making it.
Another great round. The front foot still keeps coming out.
Still just sliding off that because he stomps it down.
Here it comes.
It's not touched out.
Yep, take it on the glove.
Got him on the glove.
And of course, they're a damaging kick.
Everything. That's the idea too. It's not a matter of whether it gets blocked. It's a matter of making them pay. You know, when you kick, you want them to pay. If they block it, you make them pay. Psychologically, it has the effect. And whenever you even lift that leg to repeat that kick, they're going to react to it.
All right, we have the first bout on our contest. 8 2-minute rounds. USA rules tonight here in downtown Melbourne. For round 4.
Efrain again going with that stomping front kick. Beautiful the way he uses that. He's not quite catching Darren though. Normally the idea is beautiful right hand there on Efrain. Kick still coming in low, which is worrying Efrain a little bit there. He's hoping to keep an eye on that.
And just starting to notice him now when Hedgecock moves into him, the knees up all the time now, looking for that protection. But very clever Hedgecock. Now he starts to work underneath with the hands. No damage. Again.
Nice kick there from Darren.
And gives the California a bit of his own measure. Trying to take the legs from underneath him now.
Right down on the calf muscle there again. Takes it solid. Nice right hand again from Hedgecock. Efrain's tough though, there's no doubt about that. If you
Superb hands from Hedgecock. Had the American in trouble. And the crowd here at this entertainment centre are going berserk.
Like I said to you, Rob, the mistake was thinking Darren only has a leg kick. I know with Dave Hedgecock training him, he's definitely going to have some hands.
Now, can the Californian get out of trouble here?
Now.
A lot of hands are down.
Darren's going into the kill. Uppercut there catching him. Efrain looks very wobbly at the knees. Darren wants to finish this off. Oh, another right leg kick. Really pounding that leg of Efrain.
Yeah, the left hand, the right hand coming up underneath. Well, he's got a good kit of punches and they're starting to work for him now.
He does. Efrain in a lot of trouble right now. He's getting that left leg of his is getting punished, but
The experience though keeping him at bay.
Again, that right leg hitting the left leg of Efrain. Efrain in a lot of trouble here. matter whether Darren, if anyone's got the steam to go on and finish it, he has.
Heading towards the end of the round. Can he keep going? Hedgecock still looking to take the feet out from underneath him. Done some magnificent damage with the hands again. Will the bell save him? It has. I'm looking forward to having a look at the replay of this one.
Right around. That was a beautiful punch combination.
And we've got a crowd here, Richard, of 8,500 people in Melbourne tonight. And
already they've got their money's worth.
A taste of things to come. Gee whiz. What a superb effort. Here we go. The right hand. That one stung right up underneath. He doesn't know where he is.
He didn't know where to go then. Here's, just glance him off the shoulder on that one.
There's the left hand coming in and doing left and right combinations. Hedgecock just desperate to land blows. And the Californian hanging on desperately and goes down.
And Efrain's not one to get hit, I'm telling you. He's very awkward. He doesn't often get hit in these fights. And as I said to you, they were coming out thinking Darren's a leg kicker, and I think they're getting a little bit of surprise to find he does have hands.
Well, the Americans have been very cagey too. They haven't told us a lot about their fighters either. We've had to really dig deep to find out what their pluses and minuses are and what their strengths are. Well, they're having a look at the Australian here, and this is one of the bright prospects as far as kickboxing is concerned down under. And the American, this is going to see what sort of medley he's made of now.
Interesting to hear what advice Ruben Nikitas has given him at this stage.
Now, will Hedgecock go after him, or can the American come back?
I think everyone's got to move a little bit, stay out of trouble just for a while.
Into round three.
Darren definitely going into the kill there. Everyone seems not too interested in getting back into it at this stage.
Well, stay out of trouble. Will he try and wear the Australian down? Let him expel all the energy.
Somebody hard with Darren. He's in such good shape. There you go. There's a left hand.
Look at the strength of that, Richard, though. I mean, he's chopped down on that right calf and yet it's gone straight through to the inside.
There's a high right round kick to the head. Efrain not sure where to go at this stage, Rob.
Hedgecock loading up. Left and right combinations. He pushes him back into his own corner. Now, what's Joey talking about here?
Checking a cut on his eye.
The doctor having a look. And I failed to notice that, but Joey Lanciano's close. Yes, that's it. It's all over. Disappointing end for the Californian, but I really believe that wherever you may be watching this fight tonight and having a look and seeing what we saw here at ringside, that the young Australian really got on top after round two. And a very disappointing end for the Californian. I must admit, I didn't see the cut, but referee Joey Lanciano took him over to the doctor, and that's the decision.
Called the contest off after 46 seconds of round 5. The new WKA ISKA Intercontinental Welterweight Champion, Darren Hedgecock.
Good effort by Darren. I mean, either way, he was totally in control there.
That's the best performance I've seen from Darren Hedgecock. I've seen him put a few together down here.
I've also seen the leg kicks and the hands.
I've also seen him, and in fact, I think he came of age. He fought a guy down here called Alex Toohey some time back, earlier in the year of 1992. And I believe that was the best lesson that Hedgecock could have ever had. He fought a guy that was a little bit more superior than him on the night, and he went away, thought about it, learned about the whole game of kickboxing, and has come back a much more mature fighter. As we said before, went across to Macau and had a tremendous victory over there under Thai rules, and now he's served it up to the best of what America could bring down under tonight. And 5 rounds and it's all over for Darren Hedgecock.
I think what he found from that fight with Alex Toohey, Rob, is that you got to have hands going for you. Darren's whole plan that time was to take Alex's front leg away from him, but it was almost like that's all he was looking at. Toohey, being a good boxer, came in and took his head. But as I said, under Dave's training now, you can see Darren's definitely got some hands.
Well, let's go ringside to Howard Lee as the presentations are about to be made, and of course, our new champion, Darren the Destroyer Hedgecock from Melbourne and Victoria.
No, I'm just waiting for a representative from Prestige Cadillacs. I'll just talk to Efrain. Yes. Okay, thank you, Dick, for your marvellous sponsorship. Darren Hedgecock. Don't go away. Darren, you've just come back from Western Australia. Was that a training camp?
Yeah, we finished up our last week of training over in Perth in a bit of sun, get a bit of cut up before the fight. that was a good wind down anyway. Sort of to get away from home for a little while, get over all the pressures it's really worked wonders.
Darren, tell us about your world title in Macau. How long ago was that?
That was on the last day in September. Unfortunately, I only went to one round because I caught him with some really big elbows. And as you can tell, there's no glove on the elbow. And once you get hit by one of those, it's pretty much lights out. And I hit him about 3 or 4. So you couldn't come out for the second round.
And you're in good touch tonight. You paced yourself well.
Yeah, I was putting a bit more intelligence into my style. Trying to step off, just trying to, instead of being just going in a straight line all the time and wearing too much, slowly but surely wearing them down and taking them out in the later rounds.
Okay, congratulations.
I'd just like to thank a lot of people. First of all, I've got to thank my corner. I've got to thank Dave, I've got to thank Ed Beverlock, and I've got to thank Ray Giles. We've got a really good team together now, and I think we're going to go on to bigger and better things. And I'd also like to thank all my sponsors, Amino Active, thanks Tanya and Keith and all the guys from Amino Active, and Wayne from Spectrum, and most of all I'd like to thank Village Roadshow for showing their support. Thank you very much, guys. We'll take Village Roadshow all around the world. Thank you very much.
Okay, WKA, ISKA, Intercontinental Champion, Darren Hedgecock.